What is up, Screen Watcher Nation? It is the Screen Watcher here for a new piece of content. It is not a movie review, but this is going to be a top type video. It is my top favorite actors and actresses that have moved from the singing realm into the acting world. So it's going to be my top 3 males and top 3 females who have moved from, again, the singing realm into the acting realm. And it's just going to be my favorites, not necessarily the top people ever to do it. Because, again, back in the day, you had people like Bing Crosby and Shirley Temple and all of these people. Because back in the day, almost every movie had a huge dance number and a huge song number. And, Dean Martin was always telling jokes and doing kinds of crazy things like that. So you almost had to be a triple threat right off the bat to be kind of an actor, singer, dancer, just to get into Hollywood. So it's going to be more of a recent list than going back all the way to the very beginning, like your Judy Garlands and things like that. So I'm going to go with a more recent transition into the film realm from the singing realm. So I'm going to start off with my female top 3, again in no particular order, and again I know there are way more people, but it is just my personal preference, and this is where I'm going to try to get you guys involved, because I want to hear your top 3, because I am sure they are different from my top 3, because I know the Screen Watcher Nation is literally spanning the globe now. It's going from China, Jamaica, the Bahamas, everywhere across the United States. So I am sure we will get a mad mix of people on this list. So the first person on my female list to transition from the singing career into an acting career is Queen Latifah. Reason I put her on there, great singing voice. She had some singing roles in some of her Hollywood videos, her Hollywood movies, but I've seen her in serious roles. I've seen her in funny roles. I've seen her in bad funny roles. I've seen her in good funny roles. I've enjoyed a lot of her movies. Some of them are guilty pleasure movies, but I've really enjoyed her work in pretty much everything that she's done. So I put her on the list. She's one of my favorite actresses of all time. She's been very influential just as an actress in general, but also just a great singer. Number 2 on my female list, I have Madonna. Not a huge number of accredited acting roles, but again, it's Madonna, and if you've seen Evita, she's phenomenal in it. That's it. So that's all I'm gonna say about Madonna. She was great in it. You should check it out if you haven't. Beautiful singing voice. She's done some other stuff as well, but again. And then number 3, this goes back to my boyhood crush, Miss Mandy Moore. I'm missing her like candy. That's a bad joke, but she never got as much love as Britney and Christina, so I wanted to give her a little bit of love here, and honestly, she's had some pretty gosh darn good movies. So that is my third round out. Again, I know maybe not the most talented actresses on the top list here. I know some people are going to throw Barbra Streisand out there. She deserves to be on a list. She's just not on my list of favorite people on here. But again, please throw your top favorite actresses on the comments down below. So now let's hop over to the gentlemen, shall we? I'm going to start out with one, Common. He's been in things, and originally not in very big roles, but he's been taking on more and more big roles. He's been doing some writing. He's been doing some bigger parts in film, and gosh darn it, man, he's done some phenomenal work. When he was in John Wick 2, great hand-to-hand combat scenes, great musical talent as well. One of the music videos that always sticks in my head was one of his where he had the cue cards out front of the house. So he was great in the music industry. He's great in the movie industry. Again, a good mix of funny roles and serious roles. So you gotta love Common. And plus, he's a one name person, just like Madonna. You got Common. I mean, come on, how do you not have a one name person in your list? I also have Justin Timberlake. The dude does everything. You know, I saw him first act in Alpha Dog, where he was kind of a gangster, thug type guy. The movie In Time, he played phenomenally well in that. But he's been in so many things now. He does voiceover work. He does SNL. He does the Jimmy Fallon show all the time. He's in front of us. I personally think he's my generation's Elvis when it comes to his musicality, infusing into his acting. Best thing that I've ever seen. You know, when he takes over an award show the way that he does with his performances, it's phenomenal. I cannot give Justin Timberlake enough props for either his music or his acting. He does a great job in both. I'm a big fan. And then my third guy, could have been my first guy, could have been my second guy. Again, Jared Leto. 30 Seconds to Mars, huge band, one of the better ones, again, from my high school era all the way through now. Huge songs, huge, great, big personality. You know, he's been in some huge movies, Oscar winner. It's just insanity to see how well he acts, you know, in Blade Runner 2049, which was the new one, which you should definitely see if you haven't. Dallas Buyers Club, when he won his Oscar. He's just done so much stuff. Requiem for a Dream, where it's been serious acting chops you wouldn't think would come from a musician. He just knocks it right out of the park. So those are my three top males and top females that came from the music industry into the acting industry. Again, please challenge me on this. I want to see your top people. I want to interact with you in the comments on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever it may be. But make sure you like and subscribe to the channel here so that I can continue to put out content. If this is something that you guys want me to continue to do, I would love to do that for you. Find new ways to get into the film industry other than just doing movie reviews. That was something that I was suggested, so I'm trying to take your suggestions here and move on forward. So that is me, the Screen Watcher, giving you my top people. What are your top people? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, please like and subscribe. Other than that, I hope your popcorn is always fresh, and I hope you enjoy your day at the cinema or listening to music. Bye, everybody.